started.
Okay. Pause recording. Stop recording. Okay. We are live. She's shaking it. Okay. I'll be over here. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Oh, awesome. Perfect. So as you can see, my mat is perpendicular to yours. I have it oriented this way so you can see my body as I move, so you can comfortably understand all the poses I'm trying to accomplish. With that being said, I'd like you to find an easy seat at the center of your mat, facing towards me. Allow your hands to rest on the knees, maybe at heart center, wherever you feel most comfortable. And allow your gaze to come towards the tip of your nose, or even bring your eyes shut. We're going to start the practice with focusing on our natural breath, appreciating each inhalation and exhalations, thanking the oxygen that enters our body for the beautiful life that is ours. The yoga sequence we'll be doing together today is going to be a Hatha flow. If you're unfamiliar with Hatha yoga, the main two components are asanas, which are the yoga positions that you're most familiar with, as well as pranayama, which are a series of breathing techniques. We'll start the beginning of our practice with a select few pranayamas, the first being belly breathing. Belly breathing, we're going to bring our inhalation and fill our bellies up like big giant Buddha bellies. So on your next inhale, one hand on that belly, big breath in, feel your belly expand wide. Exhale all that air out, pushing the belly button against the spine. Inhale, nice big Buddha belly. Ooh, big bellies. Exhale, draw that belly in. Last big belly, fill it up as wide as you can. Come on, you're a little Pooh Bear. Exhale, bring that belly all the way back in. Allow your hand to come back to your knee as you find your natural breath. Our next pranayama will be a 3-part yogic breath. Similar to the belly breathing, we're going to fill the belly up, but then we'll move up the body, filling the belly, expanding the ribs up to the clavicle. And as we exhale, we'll push that air down in the same manner. So on your next inhale, feel your belly expand wide, opening up the ribs all the way up to the throat. Exhale from the throat to the ribs, emptying the belly, bringing it in. One more time, fill the belly wide, feel the ribs expand all the way up to the clavicle. Exhale, pushing all the air out, starting with the clavicle, emptying the ribs, finally drawing the belly back in. Last round, inhale, fill up your big belly. Next, open the ribs, followed by one up to the clavicle. Exhale, allow the air to escape, emptying from your clavicle, your ribs, drawing your belly in last. Return to your normal breath. Maybe readjust the alignment of your sit bones, finding grounding in your roots. Our next pranayama technique is going to be a little more advanced. So please make sure you're feeling quite comfortable. I'd like to explain to you Kapalabhati before we start, so please listen along to my voice. Kapalabhati can also be called fire's breath. It will be a rapid breathing motion. To the sound of my clap, you're going to forcefully exhale. After each exhale, please ensure that you're having a passive inhale. If you listen to the sound of my breathing, I'll give a soft example. You can tell it's very forceful. You can place a hand on the belly so you can feel the belly expand as we do this. Taking one deep breath in. One exhale out. One deep, full inhale in. Getting ready to exhale, 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 exhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. Now exhale all that air out. Push it out. Inhale deeply once. Exhale all that air out of the body. Inhale in 3/4 full. Retaining the breath. We'll hold the breath for a few moments. Find stillness. Let the mind settle. Exhale all that air out. One deep inhale, and we'll return back to normal breath. As you can feel in your body, that's quite an intensive breathing exercise. So we will sit for a few moments in our natural breathing before we come to our last kind of fun pranayama. But for now, find comfort in your body. We'll have our left hand come to chin mudra, allowing our index finger to touch the thumb, palm up on the knee, and our right hand coming to Vishna mudra. Our middle and index finger touch the palm of our hand. This is called alternate nostril breathing. We'll inhale deeply once. Thumb to the right nostril. Exhale the air out of the left nostril. Inhale in through the left nostril. Close with the ring finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close with ring finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. Last round. We'll inhale through the left. Close. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close. Exhale through the left. Feel free to remove the hand and place it on the knee as we take one big breath and returning to our natural breathing. I invite you to explore reasons why you've joined me on the mat today. 1, because you're grading my performance. 2, because you love me and you want to see how you're doing. But mainly to understand and find comfort in your body. Knowing that the world is a little bit crazy right now, but sometimes when we find an easy seat on our squishy yoga mats, we do find comfort and peace. Channel this comfort and peace, because for the next hour and 20 minutes, I will push your body a little hard. And I want you to remember the lightness and stillness you're feeling now as we breeze through some pretty tough holds. Before we move into our warm-ups, I'd like to introduce the chant of Om. I'll simply feed off 3 Oms. Feel free to join with me or bow your head and listen to my butchered rendition. Om. Get your body ready. On the next inhale in, we're going to reach up towards the sky. Inhale in, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, right hand towards the mat. Inhale that left arm up and exhale it to the right side. We're going for a full stretch in side body, opening the chest. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand meets the mat. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, reach to the right side. Ensuring you're keeping the heart open, facing towards the screen. Next, inhale, stretch up to the sky. On the exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Our right hand directly behind us will peek just over the shoulder. Inhale, stretch your spine long and tall. Exhale to twist. Inhale, hands reach back up towards the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Left arm behind the body. Inhale the spine long. Exhale to twist. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinging at the hips, fold over the front body. Remember, we're not pushing too hard. This is just a warm-up. Breathing in, elongating the spine. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale as you bring the hands behind you and open up the chest. You can bring your gaze to the ceiling. This allows you to shine the heart forward. On our next inhale, we'll reach up high. Change the cross of our legs to that unfamiliar position. And exhale, fold right over the body. Make sure we're grounding in the hips. Reaching to the area that's comfortable for us. And breathe. Inhale, bring those arms up high. And exhale them behind the body. You can stay here in the stretch we did prior, or if you're feeling frisky, you can hop up on your knees to shine those hips wide, really opening the chest. Exhale the bottom down. Inhale those hands up. Ooh, give a nice little wiggle because we're going to move to cat and cow. Switching to a tabletop position. We'll have wrists stacked over shoulders, knees aligned with hips, and we'll move into a cat-cow flow. Inhale, looking up, arching the back. Exhale, round the back, eyes towards the thighs. Inhale, looking up, tailbone high. Exhale, bring the navel in, eyes towards the thighs. Continue this round on your own count. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. On your next inhale, stretch your right leg straight back, extending long. Feel free to lift it. On your next exhale, bring the knee towards the forehead. Inhale it back. Again, exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale it straight back. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, straight back. Find a focal point in front of you. We're going to introduce balance by extending our left arm straight out front. Hold the pose for a few moments. And when you're ready and you've found balance, I'd like you to grab the back ankle with the left arm, coming into half bow. We're going to push the foot against the hand, really extending and arching the back, just for a few moments. And on your exhale, bring knee and hand to the mat. On your next inhale, shoot that left leg straight back. Feel free to raise it higher if it's comfortable for you. And exhale, bring the knee towards the forehead. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Find your focal point and lift that right arm long. When you're balanced and ready, swing the right arm back to grab that ankle and push the ankle into the hand, arching the back for half bow. Remain transfixed on your focal point. Hold your balance. And on your next exhale, release hand and knee to the mat. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, feed it through the body, shoulder to ground. We call this a threading of the needle. You can leave your hand on the mat where it is, or extend it straight in front of you for a side body stretch. As you exhale, bring the hand back under the shoulder. And inhale, unraveling, bringing the arm high back to the sky. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale, the left arm high. Exhale, feed it through the body. For added stretch, feel free to extend the right arm long. On your next exhale, bring that arm back under the shoulder. And inhale, raise that left arm to the sky. Exhale, back to the mat. Very nice work. Your warm-up is going strong. Go ahead and tuck those toes. We're going to come into our first downward dog, pushing our hips way up high. Heart shines towards the chest. Maybe pedal the feet a bit. Give a nice, good stretch. And when you're ready, go ahead and walk towards the front of the mat. Allowing the head to hang heavy in our forward fold. Inhale, raise up very slowly, rolling the back vertebra by vertebra, allowing your head to be the last thing that comes up tall. We'll do just a few rounds of sun salutations. Inhale, hinging your elbows up. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, arms up high, arch the back. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Inhale, right leg back to lunge. Retain the breath. Drop the knee, raise it high. Bring left foot back as you exhale. Knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale to cobra, straighten the arms, but leave them bent. And exhale to downward dog. Inhale, right leg forward, left knee comes down, reaches up to the front of the mat. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach those arms up high, arching the back slightly. Exhale to prayer at heart center. Nice move. We're going to flow through this next one pretty quick. I'd like to challenge you to, when you rest your hands, have them parallel to your feet, and then leave them in that position for the entirety of the sun salutation. Try it with me. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms, hands at heart center. Inhale, reaching up high. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Exhale, left leg back, holding the breath, knee down, knee up, right leg back. Exhale, knee, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, raise the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, drop the knee, raise it back, right foot to front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise straight up, arch that back, lovely. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more full round. Inhale, arms up, arch that back. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Inhale, right leg back, drop the knee, retain the breath. Left leg back, exhale, chin, knees, chest to the mat. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot to the front of the mat. Drop the knee, bring the left foot up to match. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, arms straight up, arch the back. Exhale, fold right over the hips. Inhale, left leg back, retain the breath as you drop the knee. Raise it up, right leg to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Tuck the toes. Exhale, hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot to the front of the mat, high lunge. Drop the knee. Right foot up to match. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up high to reach the sky, light arch in the back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Very good job, really firing up the body. Awesome, let's take a little cool down. Bring those hands out straight, arms long, parallel to the ground. Up high on your tippy toes. Ooh, don't fall forward. Ooh. Slowly, very slowly. Lower your body so your buttocks touches the heels. Give those knees a nice big hug. Tell yourself you love you. And then slowly roll back onto the mat for our very first mini Shavasana. Hatha is cool because we get these really nice mini Shavasana's. So feet slightly apart, hands palm down away from the body. Focus on your breathing to come back to your natural breath. Really coming into stillness before we finish up our warm-ups. On your next inhale, wiggle those fingers back awake. We're going to bring the legs close to one another. And we'll begin leg raises. You have two options here with your hands. You can leave them flat to your side. But with leg raises, it is imperative that we engage the core. And to do that, we have our low back flat to the mat. Unfortunately for me, that's really hard to do for my body type. So instead of leaving my hands flat at my side, I take both palms and put them right just above the buttocks, right under the small, low back. Once you're in a comfortable position, you'll inhale to bring the right leg up, feet towards the sky. Exhale down. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right leg down. Switching to left. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last single leg raise. Inhale up and exhale down. A little more challenging. Our next go, we're going to be both legs. As we inhale, we'll bring both legs up together. Inhale, raise towards the sky. Exhale, bring them down, calculated, slowly. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, slowly lower them down. Inhale up. Exhale, slowly bring those legs down. Last go. Inhale up. Exhale, bring them on down. If your hands are under your body, remove them out and to the side. We'll inhale the left leg up, or the right leg. Exhale, raise the body off the ground to grab the calf. And inhale, stretch the body towards the leg. Inhale the body back towards the ground. Exhale, release the leg down to the ground. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, grab the calf. Bring the body up to meet the leg. Really stretching in the thighs. Inhale, allowing the body to meet back to the ground. Exhaling, dropping the leg back to the ground. Bringing the knees into the chest. Giving one nice good squeeze. Maybe rocking back and forth to massage the spine. Gain some momentum as we rock up. Rocking all the way up to a seated position. From the seated position, we'll return push back to tabletop, and then pushing down into child's pose. The first asana of our flow will be headstand. Headstand is the king of asanas. And yes, it is a tough pose, so we're going to take this step by step. If you are already quite familiar with headstand and feel confident and strong, I'd like you to take this time to begin your headstand. For those of us who feel a little bit less confident, we're going to come up onto the heels, sitting up. We'll measure the distance with our arms by placing elbows on the mat. Wrapping our hands around opposite elbows. Leaving the elbows firmly on the mat. Bring the hands together to create a basket in this perfect triangle of your body's shape. Allow your head to go into the basket. Crown of the head on the floor. Back of the head pushing into the basket. Now the weight of your body will rest on your elbows, not your head. The basket of your hands protects your head. On your next inhale, tuck the toes, reach the hips high. We're in a little bit of a silly little downward dog. You may stay here. This is a nice spot to be. Finding foundation, really grounding in, pushing into the elbows. If you'd like to take it a step farther, I invite you to walk your feet a little bit closer to the elbows. I can feel this stretch in the back of my legs. It's nice. I can stay here. You can stay here as well. If not, feel free to alternate, raising each leg. Right leg up, right leg back to the ground. Left leg up, left leg back to the mat. Alternate back and forth between the two. Find comfort in what goes well with your body. If you are not familiar with headstands and you don't have someone in the home to spot you, I request that you do not find full headstand. Simply alternate between the two to find foundation. This is a hard pose. It does take time. Let me see how you're doing. Oh, yes. Reach that leg up really high. You're doing good. Make sure the weight's in your elbows, not your head. Yes, nice and count. Ooh, look at you, girl. Bring that foot up so high. Must have been practicing. You're looking really good, Becca. Keep on practicing, alternating between the left and the right. I'm not asking that you do this continuously. Between raising the left and the right, you can come down and rest both feet on the floor to enjoy the stretch itself. Really having fun and exploring the different things that our bodies can do. Yeah, nice. Focus on that stretching. Oh, oh. Oh, I saw that. Very fun. Did you feel okay? Good. All right. If you're feeling a little ready, we can sink our hips back into child's pose. Go ahead and get your hair tucked back. Sometimes the baskets ruin our hair. Hate it when my hair is ruined. Go ahead, come on back into child's pose. Hang out here, we're doing good. Oh yeah, we're doing so good. That was only like the first asana, so like off to a great start. Why don't you bring the body on up to tabletop? We're using this as a transition, coming into an easy seat. Legs extend forward. And then I'm gonna slowly roll onto my back as I get ready for shoulder stand. Shoulder stand also is a little bit can be a tricky pose. Interesting. The Hatha flow likes us to do the tricky ones first, but let's go get it. So if you're new to the shoulder stand, I'll have you first raise both legs high to make this backwards L. And you're welcome to stay here, just enjoy it. If not, if you want to start getting to the full expression of shoulder stand, I'm gonna have you place both palms on the low back, bringing the elbows close together. So pushing the hips up into the sky, hands on the low back, elbows close together, point those little toes, straighten the legs. Your gaze is right at your big toe. Wiggle them around, see how they do. Very nice job. If we want to go a little higher, we'll have our hands come to the middle of our back. Really pushing those legs up high. I'm gonna have to scoot a little bit. I have limited space. You stay where you are. You looking good? Keep breathing here. Making sure the chin doesn't touch the chest, but is just above it. And we'll move into plow. For plow, we're going to bring the feet behind the head. If that's something that's not going to be comfortable for you, I would ask you to please stay in the position of shoulder stand that is the most comfortable. For those of us interested in exploring plow, we're going to slowly lower the legs behind the head until the toes touch the ground. Now the toes might not touch the ground. You're welcome to grab a block and put it under those toes. But if they do touch the ground, I'll have you interlace your fingers and shoot your arms flat on the mat behind your back. Really pushing into the toes to straighten the legs. Avoid tucking the chin into the chest, but breathing. This is an advanced pose, but it's kind of fun. I'm like in a little box. Breathing here. Go ahead, untwine the fingers, bring them out from under the body, and slowly roll your back till it's flat against the mat. Your knees will bend at a 90-degree angle till your feet touch the ground. Our next pose is going to be bridge. I find it best for my body if I run my arms long against the sides and have the heels of my feet meet at the webbing of my index and thumb. That's because I'm short. If you're a little bit longer, you may find that this is not the most comfortable. So find what works for you. We'll have our knees shoulder widths apart, pressing our hands into the mat. And as we inhale, we'll push those hips right into the sky. You can bring the hands underneath the hips and support the hips to hold you up. Really bring your knees in close together, engaging the legs. Or you could interlace your fingers and have them flat under your back. We can bring the shoulder blades close to one another, really shining our heart up to the sky. Keep your thighs engaged. Make sure your knees are square. Shoulder blades coming close together. Chest open wide. Remove the hands from under the body and slowly bring the hips back to the ground. Nice job. Once your back is flat, feel free to just swish those knees back and forth like little windshield wiper blades. Oh yeah, stretch them out. We're gonna head into wheel next. Wheel's gonna be a little tough. We're gonna keep our feet where we were for bridge. Now mind you, if wheel is not in your practice, I like you to repeat bridge. Bridge is cool, I like bridge. I prefer bridge over wheel. Wheel's a little tough. I only want you to go as far as your body feels comfortable. So when you're ready, bring your palms underneath the shoulders with your fingers facing towards the feet. We have a few options. If you've got wheel and wheel is like your jam, you can push straight up for wheel. For those of us, mainly me, who wheel is not so much my jam, I'm gonna go up a little slower. I'm going to push onto my legs and rest on the top of my head first. Realign my arms and then push up. Follow along. Pushing up onto the head. You could as much stay here if this is comfortable. But if you'd like to go for the full expression, make sure your legs are engaged. Use your legs to push your body up. Come on, push that belly button towards the sky. Oh, yeah, come on. It's a good wheel. Yes, girl. I see your wheel. Oh gosh, that's tough. When you come out of wheel, come out slowly. Let's stay for as long as you like. Nice bridge, come on. Sorry, I'm just checking you out. I'm checking out your wheels. Because you have awesome wheels. I love them. Really push into those feet. There you go. Bring the feet, toes towards the front of the mat. Really engage in the legs to bring those knees in. Yeah, great wheel. Wheel is hard. That was a great job. Lovely. You can come on out of wheel. We're back to that neutral laying down bridge position. We'll go ahead and push our legs out long. Nice flat back. And we'll come into fish. For fish, we're going to take our hands and tuck them under the bottom, palms down. Go ahead, lift your chest up. And tuck your elbows under the body close to one another. I'm doing this to really open up my chest. I'm bringing my shoulder blades so close together. We can stay here with our head up off the ground, heart shining forward, or we can drop the head and look at whatever's behind us. This is nice. This is a hard pose. We're really, really opening up the chest here. Stay here, breathing. Remove focus off the head by engaging maybe the thighs or working to bring those shoulder blades in. Very nice job. On your next inhale, I'd ask you to lift the head off the ground slowly. Remove the elbows from under the body. And come to laying nice and flat on your mat. This will be our second mini Shavasana. Allow your legs to separate and your feet to just droop down as they will. Your hands towards the side. Palms open, facing the ceiling. Really breathing and connecting with our breath. I hope your heart is swelling with pride. The back bends we worked on were tough. Engaging in those poses show that you trust in the universe. As you open your heart and shine it towards the unknown. It's as if you're showing your heart to the universe and asking, please protect this. And the universe does. The universe loves you. The universe will protect you. That's nice. Go ahead and bring those knees to the chest. Give it a nice big hug. We'll probably hug each other this entire yoga sequence because I love hugging myself. If I can't hug my friends, I'm gonna hug me. And come on, slowly roll your body up to a nice seated position. We'll have the legs out long. Really find comfort in our sit bones. Inhale, reaching up high. Exhale, hinging at the hips. We'll fold right over the body. The fun thing about forward folds is you can take with it as you will. You can grab around the feet, pull your body towards the feet. You can take your peace fingers and wrap them around the big toes. The palms may fall flat on the mat by your calves and your elbows coming down with them. Our goal here is to lengthen the spine. I don't want us rounding. This can hurt the body. We want nice, beautiful straight spines as we bend forward. Breathing here. Checking our alignment, making sure that spine is nice and straight. Really holding and loving this pose. This one's cool. This one's easy, right? Sometimes easy is nice. Oh, so nice. Oh, I love it. And on our next inhale, we'll bring our hands up high. And exhale them behind the body. In the full expression of the pose, your fingertips will go towards the feet. However, that may hurt your wrists, and if it does, you are welcome to have your fingertips face towards the outsides of the mat. whichever's comfort for you. You know your body better than I do. Straighten up those arms. Have that chest ready. We're gonna push up with our hips. Pointing the toes, go ahead, push those hips up. This is a nice inclined plane. Gazing up towards the ceiling. Keeping the body nice and straight. Imagine if we were at a ski slope, we'd want a nice smooth ride. Maybe some people like it bumpy. We're trying to go for smooth. Come on, keep that body straight. We're only holding for a few more moments. One more big breath in. And then go ahead, bring that bottom back to the mat. Woo, lovely. Gotta shake out my hands a little bit. It hurts my wrists. Oh, shake your leggies. Yeah, shake it. Awesome. Cool. Cross your legs up towards you. Hands out in front. Legs straight back. Everyone's all-time favorite pose, plank. There you go. Get your plank. Hands shoulder widths apart. Nice. Straight back. Come on. Push into those feet. We'll stay here. One more breath. And then we'll exhale slowly all the way to the mat. Lovely. Oh, that's nice. Go ahead and bring your hands under your face and rest your cheek. I don't really know what this is called. I keep writing it down and calling it pillow. I like that best. So we're just going to hang out here in pillow for a little bit. Not too long though, just a little bit. Catch your breath. And when you're ready, bring your hands, fingers spread wide, hands under the shoulders. Gazing directly in front of you. Make sure those hands are under the shoulders. And as we inhale, we'll lift the body up. Making sure our elbows are close to the body, but still have a slight bend. We don't want to straighten the arms all the way. This over arches the back. Keeping them bent. Backs of your feet pressed into the mat, really shining your heart forward. Lovely job. Lower the body, hands under the head. Take another pillow. Pillow. For our next pose, we'll have our arms flat alongside the body, palms on the mat, chin will rest on the mat, our eyes will gaze forward. As we inhale, we'll lift the right leg. Keeping the hips square and on the mat, lower the right leg. Inhale, lift the left leg. Hips staying on the mat, chin on the forehead, gazing forward. Lower the left leg. Inhale, raise the right leg. Hips stay to the mat, chin on the forehead, chin on the mat. Exhale, lower that leg. Inhale, raise the left leg. Keeping the hips down. Exhale, lower it down. For the full expression of locust, we're going to tuck our hands under our thighs, reminding that our palms are face down, our pinkies towards each other. The pinkies could touch. I like to leave my palms just under my thighs. And we're going to push into the mat. Chin on the floor, push into the mat as we raise both legs. Keeping the legs long. Exhale to bring them down if you need to. Inhale to bring them up. Working with what your body needs. Going between inhales and exhales. One more time, we'll lift those legs up high. Exhale them down. Remove the hands from under the body. Place them under the head. Legs long. We'll come into a little pillow pose. Resting the heart rate. Breathing normally. On our next inhale, we'll bend the knees so our feet face up towards the sky. And then lift the chest up, sending the hands back to grab either the back of the feet or the ankle. For bow pose, our goal is to rest the weight of our body on our hips and the low end of our ribs. We can do that by inhaling and pushing the feet into the hands. As we push the feet into the hands, we raise the body. Really strong. Shine that heart forward. Really pushing into the palms. Lower down if you need to. And raise back up. Taking this at your own pace. Holding it for as long as it's comfortable for your body. When you've completed, let go of the feet and drop them to the mat. Hands can come under shoulders to push the body up and back into child's pose. Really breathing into the body here. Feeling confidence in the succession of our belly bends. Specifically bow. Really pushing our body like that is so good for our internal organs. But whoo, good stuff. I'm sweating. Might be because I lit a candle, but you know, it might also be because I bowed really hard. Either way, breathe here. Nice, good breath. We're going to go ahead, lift that head, coming into tabletop. Sitting back on the heels. And bringing our both feet to the right side. You can continue to face the front of your mat. I'm going to sit sideways so you can see me. Okay. So we'll lift the right knee and bring it around the body with our right foot flat on the ground. We're going to rotate for a seated twist. My right hand will go behind the body. I'll inhale in. And as I exhale, I'll twist around. Your left hand can hug around the knee or come to the outside of the knee and push it in. We'll inhale to grow the spine. Exhale to twist. Gaze should be just over the shoulder. To ensure your body is strong, with each inhale, lengthen the spine, and with each exhale, slight twist. On your next exhale, come out of the twist, facing towards the front of the mat. And to switch legs, we can just really dumpy, like pass them over. Or I was taught this really fun way. We're going to take our hands coming towards the right foot, pushing our body up, and then slowly walking our hands to the left. Look, we're here. Now you should have your left knee up, left foot placed firmly on the ground. Good spot. Lovely. We'll inhale nice and tall. As we exhale, we'll twist back. Left arm behind the body. Either hugging that knee in or pushing with the elbow. Surprisingly, hugging it in actually feels better. Inhale to elongate the spine. Exhale to twist. Keeping good form with each inhalation, lengthening the spine. And with each exhalation, slightly twisting. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale to come back to center. Following our spinal twists, we'll bring both feet forward so they're parallel to one another. And we can hug into the knees. All we ever do is hug, hug, hug. Lovely, get a good hug. And to do a little counter stretch, we'll do like a little cat-cow variation. We'll inhale, arch our back, reach our head high. Exhale, bring the forehead to the knees, round the body. Inhale, arch the back, raise the head. Exhale, forehead to knees, round the body. Inhale, arch the back, raise the head. Exhale, forehead to knees, round the body. 2 more goes. Inhale, arch the back, raise the head. Exhale, forehead to knees, round the body. Inhale, arch that back, raise the head. Exhale, round the body. Lovely. Come back to neutral spine, holding onto those knees. You can feel free to bring the arms behind the body. Swish the knees back and forth. Do a little counter pose. Because it's fun. And then we'll open the legs wide. Place a hand in front and one behind the body. Because we're lifting the bottom up to come into a deep yogi squat. You can bring your squat to the middle or the back of the mat. We don't want to be too close to the front. Really grounding in with our big deep squat. Yeah. Oh yeah, big deep squat. Our next pose is going to be crow. Many find crow to be challenging. If you are one of those, like me, you don't have to find a full expression of crow. We're just going to come in to the foundation of the pose, and you can hang out there. If you feel comfortable, we'll move forward. So we'll go ahead, palms spread wide, fingers wide. We'll place our hands about shoulder widths apart on the mat. Coming up onto our toes, you have one of 2 options. You can push the knees into the armpits, or you can push the shins onto the biceps. That works best for my body. I invite you to maybe try both. See what you like. You never know. Going up, raising on the toes, really pushing into the hands. We're just going to shift the weight off the feet and into the hands. Your toes should come off the ground naturally. We're doing this by tilting the body forward. If your toes aren't coming naturally, please don't jump. That can be dangerous for you. If they're not coming up naturally, you're just not there yet. That's okie dokie. As long as we're pushing the head forward and experiencing what it feels like to put that weight. You'll find that your gaze might come to the bottom of the mat. You're looking at your fall zone. Don't look there. Look a little bit ahead of the mat. Find a focal point. Really push into it. Oh yeah, that crow's hard. Good little crows. Yeah. Awesome. Keep trying. These are great. You're like a little bird of flight. You're gonna fly right off that mat. Well, not right now. You're just sitting. But before you were doing real good. It's okay. Maybe just one more go. We'll see how bird-like we are. Yeah, good stuff. Ooh, good stuff. Once you got your fill of crow, and please, I invite you to get your fill. It's fun. We'll meet back in our deep yoga squat. Lovely. Oh yeah. This one's nice. Really push those elbows into the legs. Pull them apart. Stretch those legs out. Stretchy little things. Awesome. Hands can come flat on the mat as we bring the feet together. we're just gonna lift straight up like a little rocket. Oop, give me a rocket. Inhale those arms up. And as we exhale, we'll hinge at the hips. So fold forward. The nice thing about standing forward bend is that gravity is on our side. Gravity is really taking my noggin, bringing it down. I'm engaging my body by trying to push my head towards my shins. My hands can fall where they may. I can push them flat on the ground. I can slide them under my feet. I can even wrap them behind the knees and give myself a backwards hug. Really breathing in this hold. You're stuck in one arm position, maybe change it up and find another. And on your next inhale, slowly raise the body up tall, rolling the back, vertebra by vertebra. The very last being the head. We'll do a variation of triangle, bringing the left foot forward and then the right foot parallel to it. In this version of triangle, it's imperative that your feet, the outsides of your feet, are parallel to one another. Placing the left hand on the left thigh, anywhere it lays. Inhaling the right arm high. And as we exhale, stretching the body to the left. Making sure our heart shines forward. Our gaze up at the ceiling. On our next inhale, bring that arm back up. And bring the right arm to the right thigh. Inhale the left arm up high. And exhale, slide it to the right. Really enjoying this stretch in the side body. Ensuring that our heart is forward, our chest is not dumping down. It's shining forward. Come on, little stars. You might find that it's a little hard to keep the hips square, but that's okay. They can have a light tilt to them. Inhale those arms up. We'll do one last go of this with the left hand on the left thigh. Inhaling the right arm up. Exhaling to the left side. Inhaling the arm up. Resting the right arm on the right thigh. Inhaling the left arm up. Exhaling as we stretch to the right side. Very nice. So stretchy. Go hard and inhale that arm up. Bring it to the side. Take one big step to reach both feet towards the front of the mat. Bringing our arms out long in front of us, up onto our tippy toes. And slowly lowering down till our bottom reaches our heels. Giving ourselves another hug. Oh, good, we love each other. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we love our hugs. That was awesome. Let's roll back slowly. Very nice and slowly. As we come to our final resting pose. Our feet will be a little bit separated from each other. Our arms splayed out at the side. Soaking in our Savasana. Returning back to our natural breathing pattern. Squeezing your toes together, engaging your legs, and softly letting them go. Squeeze your hands into tight fists, really engaging your forearms. And let it go. Scrunch your face as tight as you can, bringing your lips to the eyebrows. Can you do it? And let all that tension go. Feel your eyebrows slowly separate from one another. Your jaw growing heavy, releasing the tension in your tongue. Notice how it releases the tension in your throat. Soften the shoulders as you melt into the mat. Allow the stomach to rise and fall softly with your inhales and your exhales. Release the tension in your legs. Allow your feet to fall to the sides as they slowly melt into the mat, as if your whole body were a candle. Now it's dripping. Find comfort and stillness. You may feel yourself growing tired. I invite you to enjoy that restful peace. And if you happen to fall asleep on me, know that I take it as a compliment. You carry a whole world with you. A planet rests upon your shoulders. You might not see it, but I do. There is a universe within that you carry wherever you go. Ecosystems, passion, romance. Wearing nations of worry and fear. 1 billion living ideas, stories, and experiences that make up the whole history of you. Wherever you go, I promise to be your son. It's not that your life revolves around me. Think of it like this. Whenever you come to me, I will do my best to be quiet and still and shine nothing but kindness and light upon you. Your next inhale, you'll find life in your fingers, life in your toes. Breathing a little bit more deeply. Stretch your limbs. Stretch your arms up high, separating the distance between your toes and your fingertips as far as you can go. And then bring it all in as tight as you can with your knees to your chest, giving yourself just one last hug. And then slowly allowing your body to lay either on your left or the right, using your arm as a pillow. Resting here between consciousness and savasana for one last breath. Enjoying the stillness, enjoying the quiet while it lasts. And then slowly, at your own time, pushing your body up to come to a nice, easy seat on the front of your mat. I meet you here with hands at heart center. And thank you from the deepest of my heart for being here with me as I start on my personal path. And I hope that it guides you on whichever path you find yourself on. Namaste.